Hello, preschoolers. Welcome back to school today. My hand says hello. My hand says hello. Every time I see my friends, my hand says hello. Hola. My hand says hola. My hand says hola. Every time I see my friends, my hand says hola. Salam alaikum. My hand says salam alaikum. My hand says salam alaikum. Every time I see my friends, my hand says salam alaikum. Ni hao. My hand says ni hao. My hand says ni hao. Every time I see my friends, my hand says ni hao. Konnichiwa. My hand says konnichiwa. My hand says konnichiwa. Every time I see my friends, my hand says konnichiwa. Salam. My hand says salam. My hand says salam. Every time I see my friends, my hand says salam. Sin chao. My hand says sin chao. My hand says sin chao. Every time I see my friends, my hand says sin chao. Namaste. My hand says namaste. My hand says namaste. Every time I see my friends, my hand says namaste. Hello, and let's see what day it is today. If you remember, we have a new month. Do you remember what it's called? Let's spell it. M-A-R-C-H spells March. And so far on Monday, that was March 1st, so we need to add some numbers. Yesterday, Tuesday, was March 2nd, or March 2, so I made a number 2. And that brings us to Wednesday today. Today is March 1, 2, 3. That's right. I need to write number 3 for today, Wednesday, March 3, or Wednesday, March 3rd. Can you say that with me? Today is Wednesday, March 3, March 3rd. So we are at the beginning of our new month of March. Are you ready to sing the ABCs with me? Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Let's do the letter sounds that we know. A makes the sound for apple. B says b for bear. C says k for cat. D says d for dog. E says for elephant. F says f for fish. G says g for goat. H says for hat. I says I for iron. J says j for jar. K says k key. L says lo leaf. M says m for moon. N says n for nest. O says octopus. P says p for pig. Q says qu quarter. R says rabbit. S says sun. T says turtle. U says umbrella. And our letter for this week, letter V, says v for violin. And those are our letters, and we are almost done with our alphabet now. Starting a new month and getting to the end of our alphabet. Well, today we're going to talk a little bit about rhyming words. And I have a story with some rhyming words in it. This one is called Mrs. McNosh Hangs Up Her Wash. And there is a rhyme right there. McNosh rhymes with wash because it sounds the same at the end. McNosh has an osh sound at the end, and so does wash, osh. So let's see if we can find more rhyming words in this book. Are you ready? Each Monday at dawn, Mrs. Nellie McNosh brings out a barrel and does a big wash. McNosh and wash rhyme on that page. It takes her all morning, and when the sun's high, she hangs what she's washed on the clothesline to dry. What rhymes with high? That's right, dry. She hangs up the dresses, she hangs up the shirts, she hangs up the underwear, nightgowns, and skirts. Skirts and shirts rhyme. She hangs up the stockings, she hangs up the shoes. She wrings out the paper and hangs up the news. She's hanging up her newspaper. That is silly. So news, what does that rhyme with on the clothesline? Can you tell? Shoes, news, shoes. Those words rhyme. They sound the same at the end. Let's see what else she hangs up. Oh my goodness. She hangs up the dog and his dish and his bone. She gets a wrong number and hangs up the phone. Oh, that is so silly. She hangs up the phone. What's on that clothesline that rhymes with phone? Do you see anything? Here it is. Bone. Bone and phone rhyme. Silly Mrs. McNosh. She hangs up a hat and an old wedding gown and two sleepy bats, which she hangs upside down. Oh my gosh. I think bat rhymes with hat, doesn't it? There's another rhyme. Glad those bats are asleep. I wouldn't want to be hanging them up if they're awake. They might get scared. She hangs up a lamp and a large Christmas wreath and Grandpa McNosh's removable teeth. Oh, she washed Grandpa's teeth. And she's hanging those on the clothesline. What else on the clothesline rhymes with teeth? What do you think rhymes with teeth that's hanging up over here? Did you pick wreath? That's right, wreath and teeth rhyme. Lots of rhyming words in this book. She hangs up a kite by the tip of its tail. The postman arrives, so she hangs up the mail. She's hanging up all the letters that she got in the mail, letters and bills. Oh my goodness. What rhymes with mail? Tail, the tail of the kite. She hangs till she's hung every last thing in sight, including the turkey she's roasting that night. She's hanging up her dinner. Each Monday by dusk, Mrs. Nellie McNosh has finally hung up the last of her wash. Oh my gosh. She has a garbage can, vacuum cleaner, ironing board, turkey. Everything is hanging up on that clothesline. What is she going to do now? She takes off her apron and lets down her hair and hangs herself up. Oh, she's taking off her apron, untying her hair. How is she going to hang herself up? In a comfortable chair. Oh, look at that. She hung her chair up, and now she's sitting in it. So now Mrs. McNosh is hanging up with her wash. That is a very silly book, isn't it? I like that one. Well, today I'm going to teach you a song that has some rhyming words in it, and you're kind of making up your own rhyming words with this song. It goes like this. Willoughby, wallaby, wee, an elephant sat on me. Willoughby, wallaby, woo, an elephant sat on you. What rhymes with we? Me. And that song, Willoughby, wallaby, wee, an elephant sat on me, we and me rhyme. And Willoughby, wallaby, woo, an elephant sat on you, woo and you rhyme. You can also sing that song using people's names and making a rhyme. I'll show you how. I will use the names of my two cats, Lily and Leo. So it goes like this. Willoughby, wallaby, Willie, an elephant sat on, what rhymes with Willie? Lily. Willoughby, wallaby, weo, an elephant sat on Leo. Weo and Leo rhyme, and Willie and Lily. So that's a song that you can try singing at home, and you can use the names of the people at home with you. For example, you could sing, Willoughby, wallaby, wom, an elephant sat on who? Mom. Willoughby, wallaby, wad, an elephant sat on Dad. And you can use your own name. You can use the names of your friends and people at home. So try singing that song and putting different people's names in and see what you come up with. And that'll be a little bit of rhyming practice at home. Well, that's all I have for today. I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.